Ever reflected on what is keeping you away from being the elite leader that you always wanted to be? Now, most leaders lose momentum because of a bad strategy. Now, that's a myth. They don't really lose momentum because of that. They lose it because of the high cost of overthinking that gets added on to their leadership style. Now, what slows them down is the exact discipline elite leaders have mastered. Now, let's break this overthinking pattern to 5 key sub patterns. Okay, the first one being overthinking decisions. Now, most leaders wait for that perfect data before they could decide. However, elite leaders decide with just enough data because they understand speed creates clarity and it's not the other way around. That means progress is important. So ask yourself, are you protecting certainty or are you creating progress? The second pattern is overthinking perception. Now, what happens is average leaders obsess over how they are seen, and strong leaders focus on what needs to be done as a next step, right? So, it doesn't mean that they don't listen. Strong leaders do listen, but they don't seek permission to lead. So, here's a question that you have to ask yourself. Are you managing opinions or are you driving outcomes? The third one is overthinking mistakes. Now, it's just very human to do mistakes, right? But if you as a leader are continuously emotional about the mistakes that happen and you're replaying them, then you're losing time in overthinking. High caliber leaders review them very, very objectively. They extract insights, adjust fast, and move forward without any ego. So, this way, I would request you to think, what if mistakes aren't your setbacks but your strategic feedback? Fourth pattern, overthinking control. Now, who doesn't want control? And some of us are fooled thinking that having control means being responsible and getting everything right. But you know what? It limits scale. Exceptional leaders design systems and trust people to execute with the process that they have designed. So, who in your team could grow if you stopped micromanaging them and started empowering them with your design and process? The fifth one, overthinking the future. Weak leaders escape into tomorrow. However, elite leaders dominate today. They know that the future is built by disciplined action in the present. That's the edge. So decide faster, trust deeper, and execute right now. And if this resonates with you, do share it with someone who needs to hear this today. And don't miss to hit the follow button or subscribe to the Right Vibes channel.